I'll never forget the day we sat in my car and you went, oopsie, I'm about to be toxic. I was like, oh.
Sounds like me.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm very stressed. I'm like recording this. I'm very stressed right now. Zerrin, if you only knew, like, stuff just popped off like literally 5 minutes ago. I have an hour of recordings right now. Like Zoelle and Devin. This is what I'm saying.
Girl.
Hi everyone. I don't know. This is because I'm supposed to make this for YouTube, but hello everyone. This is my.
I don't have no lip gloss. I'm gonna just be a little bit.
You can do it while it's happening. This is a very organic process. How do you identify?
I identify as a bomb, wealthy, get what I want, and wholesome at the same time. Because God is dope. I wouldn't have nothing that I got right now without God. And I identify as me.
Favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies is making music, dancing, making money.
Where have you lived? Where are all the places you've lived?
DMV native all my life, except for a few months when I went to a hellhole. And
Favorite city in the world?
I don't have a favorite city yet because I still have so much more of the world I have to travel. Not that I want to travel, but I have to travel.
Tell me about your parents.
My mom is Ghanaian, and she was born in Ghana, and then she was raised in London, and then she moved here when she was like 14. And my dad was born in London, and he was raised in Ghana, and then he moved back to London, and then he moved here, and then they had me and my brothers and sisters. But my mom, yeah, we like this. My dad, we like this.
Would you say you have many close friends?
No. I've had the same friend since we was in 5th grade.
How do you feel about drugs?
I don't really, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't care, but like, I used to be like a heavy smoker, like smoke all the time, and then I stopped. Then I met someone that made me fall back into that habit, and then I stopped. I was born with like natural crack in me, so. I was born like this. So I don't need to take drugs to enhance that.
I can attest, you guys, like we were always like, she does not need a workout stimulant. She does not need coffee. If anything, she needs chamomile coffee. Do you believe in love?
Yes, I'm a hopeless romantic. No, I'm not a hopeless romantic. I'm just a romantic because ain't shit hopeless about me. Yes, I believe in love, and I believe in love at first sight. I don't know how it happens, but I think I believe in love at first sight. I feel like if you just know, then you know.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, I think I've been in love once. And me and my ex that I was in love with, we're still friends. Like, we talk all the time. I could call him right now, and we'll just talk on the phone, and we'll just be cool. Because we were friends before we dated.
What are your love languages?
My love language is acts of service, words of affirmation. I'm really like touchy-feely sometimes.
What have your past relationships taught you?
I never been in like a really bad. Oh, hold on, I was about to lie. I never really in like a really, really bad relationship, but like I've been in an abusive relationship, like physically abusive, and physically and mentally abusive. And I've been in a relationship where like the nigga was just fucking crazy, stalker, follow me to LA, crazy.
Yes, he did.
First of all, short story. Let me tell you that I told Nicole about this man before this man popped up. So, ain't no lies could be told because I told her I'll move there in what, June, July, and I told her about this man. Here come October, here come this man. Here come the feelings.
Oh, hey, I was like, who? Why is this man chilling in my kitchen?
That's what that good kitty do to them. So y'all just be celibate. Don't give your pussy to these niggas because they be going insane. They be buying one-way plane tickets with nowhere to live. Just, I just ain't.
forgot he bought a one-way flight to LA, and we were like, what are you doing here? And he was like, I don't know. Let's talk about your first week when you moved in. did everyone seem welcoming? If not, that's fine. But also like describe events that were happening your first week.
This old lady stole my money.
Okay, now we're gonna go through your true feelings on everyone in the house. Sorry, I thought Suli came back up, but it's just for Joyce.
Yeah, I heard screaming.
Yo, my PTSD in this house is real. Every time I hear a noise, I'm like, oh my God, because it's not about me right now. It doesn't matter. Delvey.
Delvy's a cool person. But she's also a Pisces, and I don't like Pisces men. Well, she's a woman. She's kind of like Jesus. She's definitely like Jesus because they conform to whoever they're around. And if that person want to act nice to them, then they're going to be nice back. If that person's rude to them, they're going to be rude to you. Like, if you're going to be one way, then be that way. If you're going to be another way, then be that way.
Nicole.
Nicole, I messed with Nicole. Was there a time that I didn't mess with Nicole? There was a time I didn't mess with Nicole because I thought she was being sneaky, but she was really just trying to sort some stuff out. And I had to tell her, like, I think you're being sneaky. Like, it was after the whole big situation. I was like, I think you're being sneaky. Like, da-da. I was going off her on the phone. And she was like, no, like, Nicole is one of those people that, like, if me being a fire sign, she's a Libra, so she's like the balance. So if I'm going crazy, she's gonna be like, okay, you know what? I'm not even trying to like yell at you. And that's one thing I learned. I do that to people now, and then they just like it throws them completely off because they expect me to go crazy, and then I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even about to argue with you. I said what I said, and I'm already a I said what I said person, but I'm like, I said what I said. You want to fight?
Yeah,
but
I
would be like now, like I said what I said.
It was like you called me to like talk, but then didn't let me say anything, and I was like, hold on, because you're going ham and you're not even listening to what I'm saying. So I was like, let me just tell you what happened. Because I think you saw a lot of people were involved, and it was really just me and Dave being like, how do we keep her from doing this again? Dave was Stephanie's boo thing at the time because the first time things happened, you came back upstairs and y'all almost had an altercation in front of 250, and I was like, let's not have that happen again. Devin,
he's cool. He needs to take himself more serious. He's an interesting guy. I seen something about him and I was like, whoa. But he's also very nice when he
wait, do you have a car light?
Yeah, but it's yellow.
This is real. We're in different time zones, so it's night there.
Let me use this. I have my papers up here.
So Devin's cool, but needs to take himself more serious, is what you said.
Yeah, he like the things he want to do serious. I mean, I don't really know, but he don't. I like people that have like goals and they actually work on it. Like they actually go with their goals. Like if you want to be a singer, then you writing songs, you practicing, you doing that. If you want to be a DJ, you actually you're not DJing just for the hell of it. You actually trying to book things. Virus or not, you actually in there practicing, not just because you drunk as shit.
We're gonna do Antonio.
Antonio, how would I describe him? He's a bitch. And not like a bitch, like a pussy type of bitch. Like, I don't know. Like he's cool. He's fake. He's a fake bitch. Rejoice. I'm just disappointed in Rejoice. That's all I have to say. I'm just very disappointed because the person that I thought she was is not who she was at all. That's just something you don't do. Like, one, you're my roommate. Two, we're already building a friendship. It's not like we're just roommates, like me and Devin, just roommates. That took me to another level. Alex.
Oh my God, I literally forgot you and Alex.
Alex was eating this for how many days straight? Like, when I tell y'all, I'm about to make videos on how to pimp niggas. Like, you gotta pimp niggas. Like, if you got a nice, clean, spooky, clean cootie cat. First of all, right now I'm celibate, but I'm giving y'all game. Just let him give you head. Let him give you brain and move on. Like,
okay, I'm gonna go over common things that happened in the house, and I just want your feelings on them.
Everything ended up into being drunk. Like, we're always drunk.
Speak for yourself.
No, Nicole wasn't drunk, but it was always I was always drunk. I was in a very bad place when I was in LA. I was always drunk. It's so crazy. When I think back on it, I'd be like, damn, like I was really going through it. When you go through what I had went through before moving, I just said that's so country. Oh my God, that was in Virginia.
Hi guys. So
hey guys.
This one's a little different. Zerrin had to go last time, so part 2. So we left off on game nights. So you said at the second game night, Devarius got naked. What were you doing during the second game night that you ended up leaving?
I was getting my cheeks blown out. I was,
I just watched a YouTube video that's way where, oh, Jesus, Zerrin. That night you were in a room.
That was the first game night.
Yes.
When I took.
But I thought the one after that was Lionel, and I'm trying to remember when Lionel happened.
Lionel!
Lionel was there. You and Devarius were like tequila, falling over each other. You had lives. You were on live. I don't know if you I don't know what happens with lives if they're saved or anything. But
This was in the kitchen?
No, it was in the living room. And like falling on the ground. And Don was there because Jesus said that he grabbed Don's boob. That's a fact I remember from that night. And he said apologize to Don.
I was not that one.
Zerrin, I swear to God you were there.
I was drunk out of my mind because I don't remember that.
You left drunk and got 2 more bottles of tequila. And you said you will only drink tequila tonight because you're being healthy. Tequila is vegan. And we said, what?
Tequila's vegan, guys.
That was also the night we ended up playing bingo. Do you remember sad bingo? I'm like, G35. I wish I wasn't alive. G35. I think out loud, you guys. So sometimes I'm talking just because other people are talking. Because I really try to figure out. I'm like, what? My timeline is so warped. Because I was telling Delphi the other day, literally, it hasn't been a year since I've lived here. Okay. Let's get into Lionel. What do you remember from Lionel about Lionel?
Crazy. He gave me rapist vibes. And then he tried to say that we was touching him. Like, what is wrong with him? It's like, no, he don't give me rapist vibes. Let me not say that. Do he give me rapist vibes?
I mean, he does rape, so I assume.
He gives me like creepy Spanish man vibes. The gas station ones.
The gas station ones.
Yeah, he gets those vibes. But he's gay though. So it's like even more kind of weird because he thinks it's okay to do that. But no.
But Jesus told me that he's straight.
Huh?
He was in a relationship with a woman.
Baby, what? He was what?
We're gonna dive into a lovely thing I call paint night. For all the girls out there, can you please go get your painting? I'm gonna get my painting.
This is mine.
I love that you still have it. This is mine.
All right.
So walk me through paint night because a lot was happening.
Biggest thing ever. And Sonia tried to come at me about a blender. Like, baby, we're not gonna do this. And I don't even. It's so annoying that like I don't even remember how stuff starts, but it was definitely going on. But he just had some like hidden animosity, and he just wanted to like go. So when he gets drunk, it's always gonna be an argument. Like. Always, like, he's not gonna get drunk and then just be like, woo, going crazy, having fun. He's gonna be like, we went to Ross to get like all the paint stuff, and he said that he already had paint stuff, so it was okay for us to use it. But then it became a problem that we were using it because he said something. I don't really want to think about how this started. I wonder if he said something to me. Oh, he was talking to me about music, and because at this time Devarius was giving me vocal lessons. He was like, how do you know that he's qualified and da 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 da. And first of all, that's not your place to ask that because you're not even paying for them. Second of all, it's not my place to tell you, and if I didn't want to tell you, if I think that he's qualified, then that's my business.
But what I also want to get into is the fact that you two stopped talking and then he came back in the room. You two and Rejoice went around the corner and then tried to fight Jesus. So let's get into that part.
Oh, yeah. hey, what even happened with? Oh, because Jesus was downstairs thinking that everybody was arguing about him, and nobody even knew what the heck was going on. This is how you know some drunk shit, bro. Now me, Antonio, and Rejoice done teamed up, and we're like, what's all that you talking? Because Jesus texted us in the group chat or said some shit. Like, then we go downstairs like, what's up? Like, I'm a very pretty, nice girl, and I can talk like this, and I can be sedity, and I can do all that. But baby can too. If you if you want that, you can get that. What's up? Let me talk about her voice. So yeah, that nigga had me all the way fucked up. First of all, he had me all the way fucked up. So I went downstairs and I said, I didn't give a fuck who was with me. I was gonna do that shit regardless.
I wanted to ask you a quick question that I never knew the answer to, and it's what bonded you and Rejoice together? Because it kind of seemed like out of nowhere. Not to me. I don't know. I wasn't here, but I'm saying people who are here would say I kind of blinked and they were like obsessed with each other.
I think honestly it happened when she was getting beat up outside by her ex-girlfriend. We went to go help her, and I was there for her. Like when I say a 500-pound lady, and I got them apart. Around this time is like when I'm really just fed up with LA. So I'm just like, I want to go home. I'm already like telling my friends back home, like I'm probably gonna come back. So yeah, they had a Airbnb in Palm Springs. So I'm like, let's go to the Airbnb. There's a pool. Like I want to go to my friends. Telling Rejoice like we're gonna be late, but she's like, oh no, I don't want to go. So Jameson comes back and she picks us up from the airport. So she's like leaving out in the morning. I think like we had plans, but I'm just like, where are you going? Like I'm not even ready yet. And she was just like, oh, I'm gonna go pick Jameson up from the. No. Actually, I was asleep. She went and did this off the early. I found out after she already picked it up. She's like, oh, I picked up Jameson from the airport. And I was like, huh? But she didn't tell me that he was staying in her room for like probably like a day or two. Then he started staying in her room. And she was like, yeah, he's going to be staying in my room. Like, they didn't ask me if it was okay. Because I feel like you should have asked me if I felt okay with that. So she did what she wanted to do. He went to her, just them two went to an Airbnb, luxury pool, nice Airbnb. They stayed there for like 2 days, I think, or like a day and a half, like overnight. Why would he not, like, that nigga's single, why would he not, like, if I'm a nigga, I'm tapping that. And I'm not to be rude or nothing, but she's not like a girl that's gonna be like, no, like, not to say that she's easy, but nobody's gonna ever tell me that they didn't do it. After that, Antonio like, what y'all not gonna do is jump my roommate. So you telling, we're not hood rats, but we can be. So you telling some hood rats not to jump your roommate when we were never thinking about jumping your roommate. So my friend like, all right, we better jump her. So she's trying to go upstairs, and I'm like, where are you going? Like, let's talk right now. She's standing there. Rejoice pushes my friend and then pushes me. So my other friend comes and starts fighting her. So then my other friend comes and then they jump her. I did not put my hands on this girl at that moment. So then Antonio like, but this is happening really fast. So what's his name? Oh, James comes down the stairs, like halfway down the stairs. He looks at what's going on. And I looked at him and he just goes back upstairs. Mind you guys that he already know what's up with me. Baby girl, you with that nigga? He didn't even come to help you. So then that's when they kicked us out. We threw the bottle out the door, like we broke the door. Yeah, we just doing some wild stuff. Also, did you guys hear that big stop scream?
The what?
The big scream that said stop.
Oh yeah, it's on mine.
Like, don't go around telling people that somebody else got beat up when you screaming like that. So I tell y'all, always record because people gonna try to lie and you don't have your proof.
Yeah, since you have left, I record everything. The amount of things you have missed that I have recorded, Zerrin. Hold on one second.
What else am I doing? Okay.
Zerrin.
Is that Lisa? Hi.
Sorry to interrupt your recording and stuff.
How are you?
I'm doing everything authentically. So if someone interrupts, they interrupt. If a sound happens, If she wants to eat, she can eat.
Other than that,
I've just been working out. I got so fat when I was in LA, bro. I was fat before, but girl's been working out, getting her. Oh wait, don't want you to get in trouble on YouTube.
What advice do you have for anyone moving in?
Into that house?
Yeah.
Don't move in there. Don't do it, baby. Find somewhere else to go.
How has violence in the house affected you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally?
Mentally, it really picked me up because it took me back to a place where I grew so much from. And I just like, it made my situation where I was mentally worse. And so me coming home so quickly after that was the best decision I made, because I was able to be around people that truly like love me and know me for who I am and could see the difference in me. But it also helped me grow stronger as a young adult, because I'm only 22 now.
So my last question to you would be, so let's say you were making this show. What is the approach you would take? Like, what kind of show would you make it into? What are things you would keep? What things you would leave out? People you want to like be centered, or events that you feel like should be like at the forefront?
I don't think anything should be taken out, because everything that happened, if something was taken out, they would be like, well, why did this happen? Like, everything led up to something, to a big explosion. Antonio getting into it, like the last thing with me and Rejoice, into the violence, whatever. Why would he get into it? A grown man and ice himself. Why would he get into girls' business? And why was he on Rejoice's side when this was going on? Why was he on Zerrin's side? Because he was mad at a blender.
You know, and as you're saying that, I just started remembering he definitely was a part of jumping one of his trying to jump one of his housemates, because he literally got you and Rejoice together, and y'all definitely went around that corner and was like, so what's good? And then I'm wondering, because if I'm gonna do a mockumentary, like I think I might even do a mock reunion specials.
No, it should be a real reunion. I'm bringing a gun. I'm bringing my 9.
Zerrin, no. Those are all my questions. Thank you so much for doing this interview. Like, literally,
You're welcome.
if you see all the pages that like Zerrin has filled you guys, it's actually hilarious. Like, I just keep going. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Guys, I'm gonna link Zerrin's info below, her IG, where you can find her music, her YouTube channel, so you guys can connect with her. She's a very interesting person, you guys. Like, I was never bored as her roommate. Never bored.
Imagine being my boyfriend.